We don't have an interview, unfortunately. We're going to have some, we'll still have our results. We'll do a new little segment, CornDougs Hole Shots. We'll talk about just a few things that have been going on with Cornhole. Then we'll get to our other news and stuff coming up through KW Cornhole and stuff that's going on around the Cornhole world. But first, we'll get up to our results. Had another KW League night. So this week, results: Justin Clark finished first. Adam Duncan came in second again. He's been throwing great. Corey Golbeck, who's always been up there, he's finished third. Matt Plyle fourth. And then we had Jamie Cowan bringing up fifth. Other thing to say about Monday night was our playoff round. So our standings here, we go by the 6-game round robin, and then we then we go off and we do a playoff round. This playoff round, we had two guys paired together, and they got their first playoff wins. That being Adam Duncan and Terry McDougall. And I've been talking with Terry McDougall the last couple of weeks that he's been on fire. He's been ready and pumped and ready to take that next step. And I think he did Monday night, getting that win with Adam Duncan, who again himself picked up his first win. He's been chomping at the bit there as well the last couple of weeks. So it was, two good throwers catching fire, and they were able to take down the playoff round of Monday night. But those are our results from Monday night. It puts the league standings at Jamie Cowan stays on top in first. Adam Duncan stays in second. Mark Larcher moves to third. Scott Sullivan comes up fourth. And Matt Plyle now sneaks in at fifth. So standings there are a little tight. Still new to the season. We could have some separation coming up here soon. But those top five really tight with Matt joining in there as well now too, in fifth. Peterborough Results. Another week. Adam Hubbard still coming off that great performance at the Canada Conference, where he picked up a couple wins, and so him and partner Steve. It's got Gibson. I believe that was Gibson that was there. Mark Cullicutt finishing second with partner Kirk Pearson, and Dave Hubbard and Nicole Ocher finishing third. He had another great week there. Talking with Adam, another 33 players out. So he's been right in that 30, between 25 to 30. Well, 33 now being his highest for a turnout. So he's keeping things steady in Peterborough, and it's looking good there. And we're hoping we can maybe bring a bigger tournament down to the Peterborough way for maybe a conference or a bigger regional tournament. But hoping, they're getting the turnout, so they deserve something big down there. Moving on to Mitchell. New banner, new slide this week. The king of Perth County has gone down. Kevin Smith losing in the final there to Paul Marshall. Paul's been really at his heels there. So Paul picks up the win with his partner Ken. Kevin finishes second with I'm going to call him Bruce, the Wild Man Kupski. He already had a chance to meet Bruce. Great guy, just off the wall, crazy, but just in a great way. Fun to play with, and so Kevin Bruce finishing second, third, Dan Ruby and his partner Pauline. So Dan is so there. You got your three guys that are always really up there, being Paul Marshall, Kevin Smith, and Dan Ruby. So there are some three great throwers in Mitchell, coming up with had three great partners, and finishing those three teams in the top three. Moving on to now first night for Dundas. Dundas first night. Sean Steffen. For him, he's saying finally has a league where he can play in, that he's not just coming randomly out to the KW events. He takes first with his partner Ron W. Finishing second. Two players that if you go back a couple weeks to the Ho Ho Holio tournament, in Dundas. I talked about these two that finished second, Kristen Platt and Taylor Wiersma. Both great throwers. And it's just, great to see a two female team coming in second like that. But just, I couldn't say enough about them before. And now they show it, their first night of the Dundas League coming in second. And yeah, there's those two names. Watch, they will be up on the results page here for Dundas quite frequently, I think. And with that coming in third, another guy who's going to be up there as well too, Russ Fisher, and his partner Kristen Bateman. I believe they had just over 20 players there last night for their first night, which I think was great. At the Hamilton Air Force Club there in Dundas. So if you're in that area, check them out on Thursday nights. Check out the Dundas Valley Cornhole Club page on Facebook. And yeah, just go and have some fun with them. Now, another league that you do not see on the banners here that I cannot give any results for is Cornhole Newfoundland in St. John's. They got a little bit of snow this past week. So with the state of emergency that they had there, they nobody could do a single thing. So talking with Sean, he was all ready to go like 4 weeks ago, and they're now ready to go again this week, coming up Wednesday night, January 29th, I believe it is. I'm not sure if that's correct, but this upcoming Wednesday, he's gonna have it a free night because they missed the first night. First night in St. John's is gonna be free. The Pleasantville Legion, just up from Kitty Vitty Lake. Go up, have some fun. If you know anyone in the St. John's area, just go out, have some fun there. Like I said, it's gonna be a free night of cornhole. You get one freebie, and he's having a free night, and he's still gonna do a cash prize. How about that? Sean just really trying to get it going there, and so you can have a free night, go and win some free cash. I believe if you can go to the Cornhole Newfoundland Facebook page, they've got I got another draw for $100 So just he's really got it going there, knowing what he wants to do, where he wants to go with it. So if you know anyone in St. John's, Newfoundland, get them, go out, Pleasantville Legion, next Wednesday night. Check out the Cornhole Newfoundland Facebook page, and yeah, it's I think it's going to be fun. I think he's going to have a lot of people out, and it's going to be a lot of fun for them. So unfortunately, we didn't have the results for St. John's there. So now, CornDougs Hole Shots. So if you go back about another 6 or 8 weeks, I did one of my videos was on stuff for new players and that. So this is going to be almost the same kind of thing as that there. But we'll talk about one thing I want to talk about was getting new players out. You have your new players out. You have and you have them playing with your regulars or advanced players, and they just it's trying to keep that balance and have your advanced players know that when playing new players, sure, it's fun to whack somebody 21-0, but you got to think how you are the other way. So it's helping those new players out. Because only way this game's going to grow is keeping those new players playing. So I think I know with KW here, we are going to be trying some new things for our next season, possibly, or even the season after that. Just some new things with some new players coming out, maybe having their own division, maybe even having their own night. I know our schedule is kind of really booked up here, but to either have them play, just play socially, have that social group build up, because that's how we all started, playing in a social group and then just building our way up. So it's a thing where it's that you have to find that happy medium, and finding that happy medium of keeping everybody happy is just tough sometimes. I know there's a lot of directors out there or people that run leagues that I've seen that that question is always coming up. How do we go about keeping everybody happy, which then comes back to, and I had a long conversation with one of our players last night about it, just kind of messaging back and forth, is then becomes people sandbagging to go down to play with lower players and just to try and get that, because all they want to do is just, all they see is the dollar signs, how they can easily win money the easiest way, and that's dropping down to some lower levels. I know we KW here. If you win 2 of the tournaments, you're getting bumped up to the next level, because it's just because then you've shown that you can play, but then you can get into players maybe losing to stay at that lower level, but it's I think as directors and people that run tournaments, you can see just how people are, and it's just, I guess it can be that honor system maybe, but just if you know you're a better player, let's go playing with the better players and not just dropping down to play where you can pick up money the easiest, because we all know that it's not fun to play against someone who's quite a bit better than you, especially if you're struggling as maybe a social player or an intermediate player, and you get that advanced or intermediate player dropping down to your other lower levels is just it's not fun. Maybe it's fun for the guy or the person that's winning money, but it's those other people that are trying to get better, trying to play in their right divisions. That's just the tough thing to do. So I know I've seen a lot of people lately talking about this on the Facebook groups, but just it's something that maybe other players have to call some players out, and it might get some hurt feelings, but it's just play where you should be playing, and let's try and grow the game that way, instead of trying to just knock off the low hanging fruit just so you can get ahead and not grow the game at all. That's because we're all here. We're all trying to make this game better. We're all trying to grow it. So just let's try and keep it to where we should be playing, and that would help everybody out in the long run, and just make everything better. So after going with for people playing, new people coming in, other big question, just see on all the Facebook groups, is all bag choice. And bags this, bags that. It's almost like it's all the groups have become now is like, this bag is better than this bag. This bag is better than this bag. No, it's this one, or it's become a buy and sell. So my take on this here, not an Octane take, not a KW Cornhole take. This is all CornDoug stuff. My thing is, people are going to play with the bags that they want to play with. And you know what? The bag that you may think is the best may not be the bag for other people. Or just, we're all here to have fun. And it's just, throw the bags you want to throw. Personally, I threw the all cornhole slide rates. I've now changed, and not just because I'm wearing the shirt, I've now changed the Octane Apex bags. I like them. It's as you can see, I've only had mine a little bit of time. It's already a loose bag. You've got the slick side of a game changer, and I've got my sticky side as the same as the slide rate bag. So for me it's almost the best of both worlds. I really like it. I'm starting to throw a little bit better with it. You may not have seen, if you watched the Canada Conference video, I was just all over the place. But it's that bag preference, bag choice, and just because you don't like a certain bag, somebody else may like that bag. Then it comes with the hype that some of these companies are putting into their bags with the holding off on the releases, or people having to wait 6 or 8 months to get bags because there's a back order of them. For me, I just look and I get frustrated when I see online people selling bags that they just bought that are still in the bag that are fresh out of the box, because they bought them just to resell them for a higher, just to inflate it, because everybody wants these bags. My take is, if you know other people are wanting these bags and you don't want them, let them go. You know, there wouldn't be all this backlog of I got to wait 6 months to get my bag, but there's now someone else selling them online for like, I think I've seen a set of bags going for like $250 just because somebody else wants to be able to get them, trying to get them, but they can't go online to get them because there's so many other people that are buying 5, 6, 7 sets of bags to resell them online at an inflated price. So for me, just play the bags you want to play, and give people a chance that want to play with these bags, a chance to play with the bags. You're not gonna Octane Cornhole. You're not gonna get that hold off the release. Just go in, go on the octanecornhole.com. Send Matt a message. Send what you want. all of their bags are all custom made. You're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get quality. You know, we got some ACL pros now throwing them. So people are saying, "Hey, Octane, they're just a small company." Yeah, we're a small company, but it's you've got, you know, Mike Ferreira. You got Bobby Speary's now throwing his own. He's got his own custom bags that he's selling through Octane Cornhole. You got PJ Sorrow, who's also throwing some Octane bags now. Let people throw bags whatever they want. Just because you're not a big fan of bags, it doesn't mean that they are not that they're not a good bag or not a worthy bag to throw in anything. And also just, you know, if you're gonna really check out your bags, that you want to buy, like, you know, if you're playing ACL and you want to get ACL bags, get those ACL bags. Really do your homework on the bags, and make sure that those that the people aren't saying that they are ACL or ACO or whatever. Make sure that they actually are approved before you actually go and get them, because, you know, you could get some people that are saying that they are, or they're coming soon. ACL opens up their I know it for ACL, they open up their bag process in July or August. So you know, that's each year. That's when the approved list comes out. It's that list for the full year. So just, you know which bags you're getting. Just because there's hype doesn't mean that bag is the best. There's other brands out there that you may like, and just because someone else is throwing one bag doesn't mean that you have to be, because that's the go-to bag. Just have fun, throw your own bags, and let's just play cornhole. So those are CornDougs Hole Shots. Like I said, again, my opinion, just kind of my couple cents in here. And yeah, just like I said, have fun, throw some bags, and let's not worry about what other people are throwing or what other people are doing. ACL National in Cleveland, March 13th to the 15th. I know I was saying I was going to be going there. I've had something come up. Not going to be able to make it there for the full weekend, let's say, out there. Maybe I might try and sneak away. I'm not sure. But ACL, the tournament in Cleveland, that we've got a contingent from KW here going down. I think we're probably up to about 8 or 9 people now going down. I know there's even been some talk of some players from here talking about going to Salt Lake City in July, which is an option. So if you're on the Canadian Cornhole Players Facebook group, I believe there may have been some chat started about that, the Salt Lake City one. That's still a far ways down. I know we've got a couple of people that are going to the Philadelphia tournament as well too. So we're going to have some Canadian representation at all the nationals except for the one that's coming up here in a couple of weeks. The kickoff battle, Fort Lauderdale. You heard Trey here last week talking about who he thinks are going to be the ones down there. I know I'm personally going to be watching guys like looking for Timothy Pitcher. Going to be watching some of Jamie Graham's games. I know I always love watching Jay Dotson play. And of course, in your doubles, you're going to have Cody Henderson, Adam Hisner, top team playing. But let's not count out again. I'm going to say it again. Probably one of my favorite players, and I've told them that even on the show here. Timothy Pitcher, Leston Allen, getting them. They're going to be a top team to deal with. But there's also going to be some other guys like I know, like I've said, Mike Ferreira, PJ Sorrow going down there. Other younger, newer guys. You got Noah Wooten who's going to be playing. I've been seeing a lot of stuff online with him. There's a lot of throwers here. A lot of that pro division is just stacking up to be just a lot of amazing players that can anyone can play, anyone can win, and this can happen in the pro division anytime. Any of those players can be beat, and with some great games. More names coming to mind. You got like Frank Modlin, Scott Lane, teams like that there. It's all, the thing is, the ACL, the pros are all just great players, great people. So check out the ACL Facebook Live. And if you're in the States or if you're in Canada, you can get ESPN. Check them out when they're on ESPN. That's Super Bowl weekend. So I think it's July 29th, I believe, to February 2nd down there. So just check it out. Have some fun watching some cornhole. From a warmer climate, maybe we'll sit some lawn chairs in the snow and watch it online that way. For up here, down to we still have our contest going on. So trying to get to 100 subscribers on Facebook. Sorry, not Facebook. We're almost there on Facebook. Let's get all those 90-some subscribers on Facebook. Let's get you all over to YouTube, where you're going to see these here videos. So our 100 subscriber contest. Again, you got the bags. Get your chance to get a hold of some Octane cornhole bags. So we're giving away a set of, we're going to do 4 here for the first 100 subscribers. We'll maybe do a set of 4 for every 100 subscribers. We'll see. Let's get this to the first 100 first. So I think we're in the 60 range now. So just need 40 of you people that are watching. Go on, hit that little subscribe button. Give me a little thumbs up if you liked it, or if you liked any of the other past shows. We just want to keep this going. We're just having a lot of fun with this here. Getting to talk to a lot of people. Getting a lot of messages from some people. I know we've talked with there's the Big Ass podcast. I've talked to those guys a bit. You got the Dogcast podcast as well too. Would really have to look, try and do something with those other ones in the future. Kind of integrating some of our podcasts here together to just talk about making cornhole a better game, better place to be with a lot of fun people. So that's with our contest. Our next show will be a special show Monday night. Okay, gonna put a show out Monday night, so it'll be leading into what we'll see on the screen now. Bell Let's Talk Day, January 29th. We've got a couple of people coming on to talk, and we sat and we did I think we did 40, 45 minutes of just talking about making people aware of mental illness, just what some people go through, and it's just the tough time. Just to, bottom line message was just, talk. Don't be afraid to talk about it, which is the Bell Let's Talk Day. So that's January 29th. So January 27th, we'll be putting on a special show on the Monday. And you'll see a lot more stuff on that there. I'll put some stuff on the weekend here, but it'll be another show for you to check out. And and just I want to say have some fun, but just have a listen to what's going on, because cornhole, as I've said before, cornhole is that mental game where you can lose it, you can get down pretty deep if you're trying to get your game back, and that's you could be having something going on outside of cornhole, and just bringing that all in your head here. But just going to be a great show for you to watch. It's something that I've had in the works, like I said, for a couple of years, and now we'll be doing an annual show for this year every January for the Bell Let's Talk Day here in Canada, helping out just getting rid of the stigma of mental illness, just to help out a lot of people. Coming now, down and back of CornDoug merchandise, teespring.com/stores/CornDougs shop. Yeah, just, approach this plea. Help me get to one of the nationals. Help me get my way to one of the nationals. Hey, even you hear me coughing, that's even helped me get some more medication to get rid of this cough, so you don't have to listen to that every time we have a show here. But just here, have that, get your stuff. You can even go to, if you don't want to wear the down and back of CornDoug stuff, head over to octanecornhole.com. Matt's got all of the shirt, the factory team shirts. You got the you got the other gray Octane shirt that you just see me wearing with the big logo on it. He's got hoodies, a lot of great stuff, and just help us out that way, either with the CornDoug shirts, with the Octane stuff. Just any way you can help out and spread the word about the podcast here, and just showing up at a tournament wearing a CornDoug shirt, I think would be pretty cool. So that's it for the show this week. Like I said, I plan on just being a small show. But I'm seeing we're now running almost half an hour here of just me rambling on about cornhole stuff. Last Saturday night we had it was showing on Rogers TV here when we were on the KB Cornhole on the Giovanni and Me TV show on Rogers cable here in the Kitchener Waterloo area. They have now put that segment on their YouTube page. We've got, you may have seen it. I put the link on the down and back of CornDoug page, and KW Cornholes put that link on it. A lot of people sharing it, and I got to say, thank you to everybody. I went and I looked, and it was actually because Rogers Cable, being the national broadcaster here, they've got small little regional channels all across Canada. They all put different segments on their YouTube page, and it took 10 hours, and we were the most viewed video on their YouTube page in the last month. So I got to thank everybody for that, for checking into that there. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I know in talking with them, I think we're going to be working with them again in the future. We're just going to kind of a little more talking, a little more see what we want to do. But it could be a chance of some live work done with them, which I think would be just amazing to have a Cornhole live here in Canada, even though it's just a small broadcaster. But it was a great time with them. Also, check out, I know I shared, Matt with KB Cornhole put on the conference tournament. So there's 2 preliminary games. The second one didn't go the way I wanted it to go. Yeah, there's that. Then we also did the winners bracket, the consolation bracket, and the final for that. And we did it in a pretty good way. We had the overhead cameras. We had cameras watching the guys throw. Did some commentary. We did intros with this. We did Matt put up some stats for each game, after each game, bags on the board, airmails, you name it. Just did a fantastic job with it. Can't wait to see some more, because we've got the advanced doubles up. We've still got advanced singles. We've got all the gamut, even some of our regional games we had with the 4 cameras. So we're going to put some more of them up. But yeah, you can see, even though you already know the results, even though it was a losing effort, you can see Steve Poles airmailed to save it for a wash near the end. They were down, I think they were down 19-17. He needed it in. Jeff Shantz had the hole covered. Steve just had to put that bag sideways, and it was in the hole, and he did it. It was just an amazing shot by Steve. I know he felt good with it, but because those 2 guys, Scott and Jeff, are just lights out with in doubles play. They won, and they were actually 1-2 in the singles as well too. So check that out on YouTube, on the KW Cornhole YouTube page. Give them some views, give them some likes, give them a subscribe. And like I said, while you're at it, subscribe to this channel. Let's get us up over 100. Let's get us up to as many as we can. I really, the more the merrier is watching this here. And yeah, we're just gonna continue to keep having our fun here every week, every Friday, putting this out. So yeah, so that's it for this week. Not a lot. I guess we didn't have a lot of content. It was just me just rambling on here for half an hour. But keep throwing those bags. Keep having fun. We'll see you at a cornhole event, or see you. Throw your pics up on Facebook. I'm friends with a lot of people here. Just keep throwing them up. Great to see cornhole played. So just like I said, keep throwing those bags. Keep having fun. We'll see you next week on the Down and Back with CornDoug, presented by Octane Cornhole.